Kentucky, where I grew up and went to college, got to Washington, worked for the House of Representatives, and then NAR hired me. So I'm working at NAR. I ended up being there 13 years, but I was one of the lobbyists, and we divided by state delegations. So I had the congressional delegations of Florida, Georgia, Missouri, Louisiana, Arkansas, Kentucky, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Florida. I had 13 states and territories. So the National Association of Realtors had created the International Real Property Foundation, and when it was created, it was the Eastern European Real Property Foundation, and it was created to help emerging democracies where no one had ever owned property before. And I was fascinated by this whole concept of sending realtors who volunteered their time to these emerging democracies and helping them create a system of title and purchase where before there had maybe been bartering or the government owned everything because they were communist countries. So this foundation needed some funding. And so being from Kentucky, I went to my Kentucky U.S. Senator, Mitch McConnell, who's now today the Senate Majority Leader, but then he was the chairman of the Senate Appropriations Committee. And I made the case to him for why the International Real Property Foundation needed some government support to work with USAID and others, and he appropriated $1 million in the budget to the International Real Property Foundation, which was incredible. So Norm Flynn, past president of NAR, was the chairman of IRPF, the International Real Property Foundation, and he said, "You're going with me on a trip." So I went with him to Brazil and Argentina. I was able to talk to realtors in those countries about advocacy because I had been your advocate all these years, but there was this great connection between advocacy and global and economic development.